Japanese animation, otherwise known as anime, and Japanese comics, also known as manga, are popular among Cedar Shoals students. The Cedar School Library stocks a more diverse collection of manga than the public library does, and many students read the manga in their spare time.
What can you tell me about the manga selection at Cedar Shoals?
The biggest selection in the county.
Why is it that you spend so much money on refreshing it and keeping the manga selection new and interesting?
Well, it's one of the most popular sections we have in the entire library. This is what a large portion of the population reads right now. Just in the past month, we've had 655 manga books checked out. If it were one per student, that's almost every other student checking out a manga between now and the first day of school.
Do you think that we have more fans at Cedar Shoals who are like casual fans, or do we have more people who are like really hardcore manga fans?
I think we have a mix because some people are reading it for the first time, they've never tried it, and then they get into it, but they're not like going to like come in every morning to check the next book out, whereas we have other folks who are going to come here every day to make sure they get the next book in the series that they're reading.
Anime Week in Atlanta is an annual 4-day convention held during the last weekend of September at the Cobb Galleria Center and the Renaissance Waverly Hotel in Atlanta, about 70 miles away from Cedar Shoals. It includes fan panels, guests such as voice actors and artists, concerts, video games, and tabletop games.
My name is Havivah Saltz, and I'm here at Anime Week in Atlanta. I'm dressed as Winry from Full Metal Alchemist, and I'm going to go interview some cosplayers. For people who don't know, what is cosplay?
Cosplay, it's a portmanteau of the two words, costume play.
It's short for costume play.
Cosplay is really a bunch of people just dressing up in costumes and they're really going out and just having a good time.
It's kind of like Halloween, but more into the character versus just dressing up for one day. It's like, it's a hobby.
You're either making or buying an outfit.
And I made this entire outfit by myself from scratch.
Can you tell me about who you're cosplaying?
I am Captain Marvel from the Marvel Universe.
I'm cosplaying Yuri from Yuri on Ice.
My cosplay is Blastoise from Pokemon.
Why do you go to AWOL specifically?
This is actually my first convention. I went for the first time back in middle school.
Where I work, you don't really get lots of days off, and I magically got the days off, so I'm like, I'm going to this con, like, I'm free this weekend, so I'm gonna go.
Why do you cosplay?
Because it's so much easier to find people who like the same stuff as you do. Like, you're in Winry. And so anybody that likes Full Metal Alchemist can know that they can come up to you and be like, have you seen this thing? And it's immediate. It's an instant conversation starter.
I love the atmosphere. I love how vibrant the area is, how everyone's just very chill, they're very social about each other. We always compliment each other's costumes, how we look, because everyone works so hard in their costumes. I don't know, I just love the atmosphere of it.
Cosplay is really a bunch of people just dressing up in costumes and they're really going out and just having a good time.
One of the most popular panels is Ask an Anime Character, where famous voice actors answer questions as their characters.
Now with that being said, you ready to start?
This year, actors Michael Sinter-Nicholas, Dante Bosco, Lauren Landa, Steve Bloom, and Kyle McCarley voiced answers as popular characters such as Orochimaru from Naruto, yes. Prince Zuko from Avatar The Last Airbender,
Revealing yourself with your true self, it was really good, Uncle.
and Kyoko Sakura from Madoka Magica.
I don't know, man. I'm just here to eat food and Pocky. Am I right?
Because I'm a rapper dragon. I'm gonna give you a beat and you rap. Ready? Let's go.
Okay. To be fair, the show has been out for over 4 years, so if you have not seen it yet, that is your own fault.
Other draws include the Dealer's Room, which houses dozens of booths peddling licensed anime merchandise, and the Artist Alley, which features amateur and professional artists selling prints, comics, art books, and accessories.
It's all hand-printed, the silkscreen print t-shirt. You know, conventions are really nice. I like the whole community. And I always enjoy like comic or manga when I grow up. So yeah.
To tell you honestly, it's a different crowd, much different than selling online. The hobby became a passion and then it became a business a couple of years ago.
Basically, we hang out with a bunch of nerds doing the same thing as you. There's Dragon Con, but that's a lot more adult, and this one's a lot more like friendly to the younger crowd, and it's nice. I've been going to it for a while. It just seems very like home. It's just a lot of fun.
Awesome. Want to experience Anime Week in Atlanta for yourself? Go to awa-con.com for more information. Early registration for next year opens in October and tickets start at $50.